Yep, the moral compass in the United States is pointed due south. And I don't mean Texas. I mean somewhere a lot warmer than that. And I don't mean Central America or Mexico or anything like that. I mean somewhere a lot warmer than that. I've talked about many times that the liberals are going to throw the baby out with the bathwater before this election. I mean, the media is even saying Joe's approval numbers are up and everybody loves him and the Democrats are going to keep the House. Yeah, okay. I'll believe it when I see it. I ain't holding my breath either. Okay. But as for throwing the baby out with the bathwater, let's talk about some of the insanity that has been put out today. And if this doesn't tell you that the United States is dead, okay, that we are so bipolar opposite here, that the country is singing its swan song, that there is no coming back from this, all right? The Democrats are digging their heels in with every stupid idea they can come up with. And the conservatives, the true conservatives, are saying, hell no, we won't Joe. Okay. Let's start out with Bank of America. Bank of America pulled a beautiful one today. They announced that they will no longer require down payments or closing costs for blacks or Hispanics in certain areas, in certain neighborhoods. The white guy, yeah, he's still got to pay it. Okay, you know, I want to go buy a house. Hey, 20% down, probably $10,000 in closing costs, whatever. Minority, nope, sorry, just sign right here. You can have the house for free. You know, I'm waiting for next. We won't require mortgage payments for minorities. That'll probably be, you know, give them time. That might happen before November 8th. I want to remind everybody what the very first sentence of the Fair Housing Act states. Quote, "It is illegal to discriminate in the sale or rental of housing, including against individuals seeking a mortgage or housing assistance or in other housing-related activities." Yeah, so let me see, B of A there. What you are saying is against federal law. You are discriminating against Asians, whites, you name it, okay? If you're not black or if you're not white or you're not Asian, you get a free ride. We get penalized for our skin color. What did I do to deserve that? Want to remind me again? I'll be waiting, okay? But so let's continue on with some of the stupidity. California. You know, that lovely socialist state of California, that sanctuary state. The California Assembly today passed a bill to become a refugee state for trans kids and their parents. So if you're 6 and you want to cut off body parts, hey, ask mom and dad to go to California, because in California, you can make that decision. You know, that couldn't have what Texas does and says, you know, that's a form of child abuse for somebody to do that. You know, because, hey, a 6-year-old, let's see, what can a 6-year-old do? Drive? No. Vote? No. Own a gun? No. Join the military? No. Hey, do permanent damage to their body? Yeah, no problem. We're all over that one. Okay? But not to be outdone. Certainly not to be outdone. Let's talk about New York. Okay. Let's talk about Kathy Hochul. Kathy Hochul came out today and said, I'll find this again real quick, quote, "The whole concept that a good guy with a gun will stop the bad guys with a gun, it doesn't hold up. And the data bears this out. So that theory is over," according to Kathy Hochul. She has now banned the legal carrying. If you have a license to carry, you're banned from carrying a gun in bars, restaurants, Times Square, whatever it is. You legally can carry a gun, but no, okay? But as she says, and the data bears this out. Let me give you some data there, Miss Hochul, okay? Just in case you want to know. Shootings in New York, July of 2022, 31% higher than July of 2021. Murders in New York, 34% higher in July of 22 than July of 21. Okay, 47 murders last month in July, or I'm sorry, not last month because we're on September 1st. 47 murders in July, 35 last year. So 12 other people, hey, no problem. Okay. If you want to go up, shootings were up 13% since over last July. Okay. Let's see, grand larceny, that was up 41%. Robberies were up 37%. The data bears this out right there, right, Kathy? It was interesting, a comment that was made. The data shows that good guys with a gun only stop the bad guys with a gun 5% of the time. That's the data that bears this out. My answer is, okay. So you're perfectly fine with the bad guys winning 100% of the time, as opposed to only winning 95% of the time, based on that flawed logic, okay? You know what? If I got a 1 in 20 chance of stopping the bad guy with a gun, I'm still going to take it. And I think the person that I stop will probably be pretty thankful for it, okay? So you get into Eric Adams, the brilliant mayor that we have, how did he put it here? Let's see. Get this. We will be posting signage at every entrance, because signage is, no gun zone. That does real well. Proven on that one, right? We will be posting signage at every entrance into Times Square, informing those traveling through the area that this is a gun-free zone and that licensed gun carriers and others may not enter with a gun unless otherwise specially authorized by law. Mayor Adams, may I remind you, the law that authorizes us to carry a gun anywhere we damned well please is written in the United States Constitution. It is the Second Amendment. Okay? So yes, we are all specially authorized by law. Continuing with his quote. As mayor of New York City and a former police officer, my top priority will always be the safety of all 8.8 million people who call this city home. Yeah, hey, you know what? As long as the criminals can do whatever they want, we're safe, right? Handcuff the cops a little bit more, why don't you, right? I think we all want the safety of 8.8 million people. That's why we carry, guys. Think about it. I don't carry. Nobody else carries, so we can go, hey, look at me. I like carrying this extra weight in my pocket that drags on my shorts or drags on my pants. It's fun. No, I need something else to put in my pocket. No, all right? We carry because the cesspool of a city that you run, that you and your predecessor, Bonehead de Blasio ran, crime rates are up. Our chances of being a victim of a crime are up by roughly 1/3. Yes, I'd like to protect myself if I go to New York, okay? This is what's going on. This is why there is no coming back. This is why we need to prep like there is no tomorrow, because there sure as hell may not be. The way these liberal cities, these liberal politicians, these liberal companies are trying to destroy this country, our moral compass points due south. Some of us still have more morals, where our morals point due north. But if you're a liberal, I think the proof is in the pudding. There's a stairway to heaven. There's a highway to hell, and y'all are gonna be on it. 90 miles an hour. And there ain't no U-turn lane. Pinball out.